Good morning, everyone. Today, we'll be discussing the topic digital literacy skills are vital for building informed and responsible societies. Without further ado, let's dive in. From my point of view, I believe this is one of the most important issues for of our time because almost everything we do, whether studying, socializing, or even shopping, take, takes place online. Without the right digital skills, we can easily be misled, manipulated, or even harmed. What do you both think about this?
Thank you, Ang. I completely agree. To me, digital literacy is like learning how to read and write. Just like we need basic literacy to understand books and newspapers, we need digital literacy to understand the online world. And it's not just about students like us. For example, parents, teachers, and society at large all play a very vital role in shaping how responsible we are online. What do you think, Alifa?
Yes, exactly, Bob. I agree with your opinion. From my own opinion, I think what makes this topic so interesting is that digital literacy is not a single skill. It is a combination of things like being able to tell real information from fake, moreover, knowing how to behave online, protecting yourself from cyber threats, and also being responsible enough to not misuse technology. Without further ado, let us explore each perspective one by one. We will explore in context of students, next parents, teachers, and also society. It is because all of them are connected with each other. Do you think
Yes,
so, Ang?
yes, sure, Alifa. All right, so first and foremost, from the view of students, so as a students, we are the group that spends most of the time online. Every day, we're scrolling through social media, watching videos, or doing assignments that require online research. But the problem is that many students don't have the skills to check whether the information they see is true or false. For example, I've seen classmates share fake news on WhatsApp, like rumors about exam dates being changed or false information about health. It spreads panic quickly because people don't stop to verify. That's why digital literacy for students is so vital. It teaches us to stop, check, and confirm before we believe or share anything to public. What do you think, Bob?
Yes, that's a really good point, Ang. I also add that students actually face unique dangers, for example, like cyberbullying. It's because we're young, right? We often don't realize how damaging our online worlds can be. Like for a single rude comment, a photo shared without consent, or a rumor posted online can ruin someone's self esteem. I remember reading a case about a teenager who actually became depressed after being cyberbullied on Instagram. If students had a stronger digital literacy skills, they know the importance of online etiquette, like treating others with respect, protecting their own privacy, and reporting harmful behavior instead of taking part in it. Don't you think so, Alifa?
Yes, I would completely agree with you. But at the same time, I also feel students cannot carry this burden alone. Many of us are not taught how to handle situations like online harassment. For an example, if someone posts a nasty comment about me, do I ignore it, block them, report it, or confront them? For me, without guidance, students often make poor choices. Moreover, some retaliate and create more conflict, while others are being suffer in silence. That's why digital literacy training in schools like primary schools, secondary schools, or even in IPG itself is essential. It should be as important as learning math or English or other subjects. And I will give some suggestions. Schools could have peer support groups where the students can share their online experiences, and with doing that, students can learn from each other opinion. What do you think about that idea, Ang?
I really like the suggestions, Alifa. It would make students feel less alone. But I also think students themselves must take some responsibility. We can't just wait for schools or parents to guide us. For an instance, I follow a simple personal rule. If I can't verify information, I won't share it. And when I see classmates spreading rumors, I politely correct them instead of just leaving them share or spreading all around like the false information. This way, even students can help build a more responsible digital community. What do you think, Bob?
Yeah, that's very true, Ang. But when you think about it, not everyone has that level of discipline. Some students don't even realize the consequences of their actions. Maybe what we need is more of a awareness campaign run by students themselves. For example, like debates, poster competitions, or social media projects. This is to remind each other about the importance of digital literacy. Don't you think so?
Yes, that's will that would be a great idea, Bob. When students take ownership of spreading awareness, the message will hit harder because it is coming from our own peers. Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's very true. So I think awareness campaigns organized by students themselves is more effective. Now, I think let's move on to another vital role in our lives. Let's talk about parents now. Parents are often the first role models for children when it comes to technology. A lot of kids nowadays get their first tablet or their first smartphone from their parents before they can even read or write. If parents themselves lack digital literacy, they might not even know how to guide their children in using these gadgets. Because I've seen cases where parents let their kids play games for hours and hours without adult supervision, not even realizing the dangers of online strangers, or the addictive nature of certain apps or video games. Don't you guys think so?
Yes, I would completely agree with you. May I add some of my points?
Yeah, yes.
Mm, in my opinion, some parents even spread misinformation without realizing it. For an example, I have seen parents share fake health tips or conspiracy theories on Facebook, WhatsApp, or even Instagram because they think it is true. Moreover, if parents can be misled so easily, then how can they guide their children? I believe parents need digital literacy programs too, maybe from schools or community centers could run workshops where the parents and children will learn together in the circle about online safety and fact checking. What do you think, Ang?
I completely agree with both of you, but I also think we shouldn't blame parents too harshly. Many parents grew up in a world without the internet, so it's natural that they struggle to keep up with these fast changing apps like TikTok or Instagram. Instead of expecting parents to know everything, students should sometimes step in and educate their parents. For example, I taught my dad how to spot phishing emails by checking the sender's address, and now he's much more careful on it. So it should be a two-way learning process. Don't you think so? Well,
Yeah, that's an excellent point, Ang. And I think that negotiation plays a big role here too. Like, parents often set strict rules, like no phones after 9 p.m. or no social media at all for the very strict parents. So instead of fighting back, maybe students can negotiate responsibly. Like, for example, I'll use my phone for research until 10 p.m., but I won't scroll endlessly after that. This shows that this shows parents that we can be trusted to use technology wisely. What do you think, Alifa?
Exactly. At the end of the day, parents need to balance guidance with trust. If they are too strict, students and me also might hide our online activities, which is even riskier. If they are too lenient, students might misuse technology. So, for the time being, digital literacy for parents means knowing how to set boundaries without being over controlling.
I do agree with both of you. It seems we have covered quite a lot for this point. Shall we move on to the next role's perspective?
Yes, of
Sure.
course.
All right, so now let's move on to teachers. So, from teachers' perspective, teachers are key in shaping how students view digital literacy. For example, a student, a teacher could design assignment that requires students to evaluate different online sources, such as learning skill, how we have like what we have learned last week, like how to find the information and how to evaluate all the sources from the internet. So by doing this, students practice critical thinking while doing their regular schoolwork. But the challenge is, are teachers themselves ready for this role?
Honestly, as a teacher trainee, not always are teachers ready for this role because some teachers are not very confident with technology. So they prefer traditional methods and feel not very comfortable with using digital tools in their classroom. So if a teacher doesn't feel confident, how can they actually teach students about online responsibility? I think teacher training programs should actually include digital literacy modules, not just for using technology in classrooms, but also for handling issues like cyberbullying or misinformation on the internet. What do you think, Alifa?
Yes, I will agree with you, Bob. Moreover, I will add that teachers must also lead by example. For an instance, if a teacher shares an unverified information in class, students might think it is okay to do the same. But if a teacher shows us how they check sources, use proper citations, and also protect their own privacy online, we can learn it by observing. I mean, students can learn it by observing. So it is not just about what teachers say, it is also about what they do. Is it true, Ang?
Yeah, that's true, Alifa. But I also wonder, are not teachers already overloaded? They have lesson plannings, grading, co-curricular activities, and now we want them to also teach digital literacy? Is that realistic?
In my opinion, Ang, it is realistic if we integrate digital literacy into existing subjects. For instance, in history, teachers can ask students to compare two online sources about the same event and explain which one is more reliable. Or, for another example, in science, we could check if health information online, like from a blog, does it match with data found from a trusted website or a trusted organization? I think this way, teachers don't have to add an extra subject. They just need to weave in the digital skills into what into what is already being taught in their lessons. Don't you think so?
Yes, that is a smart approach, Bob. Mm, it is about making digital literacy part of everyday learning instead of treating it as a separate burden. That's my point.
Hmm. Thank you, Alifa, for agreeing with me. Now, I think we've talked a lot about teachers already. Now, let's finally consider society. What do you guys think about society? Let's say if citizens lack digital literacy, I think the entire society will suffer. Like, we have seen how quickly fake news can spread during elections or during a health crisis. Like, for instance, I think all of us here know during the COVID-19 pandemic, false information about fake cures or dangerous advice circulated widely on the internet. Like some people actually follow this advice and put their health at risk. This shows how digital illiteracy is not just a personal problem, it's a huge public safety issue. Don't you guys agree with me?
Exactly, Bob. I completely agree with you. Back in the COVID 19 pandemic, me and my family have followed the have followed the instructions to be in the home and not to go anywhere out where, yeah,
Yeah, like social
without
distancing, right?
yeah without shopping, without even shopping, we cannot do that. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, in another point of view, society also needs to think about online etiquette. We we often see so much toxic behavior on social media. Mm, for an example, hate speech, the cancel culture, or even cyberbullying. I think these behaviors do not just harm individuals, but they will weaken the society by creating a division and hostility. Mm, a responsible society should promote kindness, respect, and empathy online. Maybe the society should create a campaigns like think before you type, and this will make people to pause before posting the harmful comments that would widely spread through the world. What do you think, Ang?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Alifa. But I also think governments and organizations must take more responsibility, such as they should create awareness campaigns about digital safety, provide us or citizens like free fact-checking tools, and make digital literacy resources easily available. In fact, some countries already have digital literacy certificates that citizens can earn, which are even useful for job applications. Maybe introducing something like that in our country could motivate more people to learn these skills. Don't you think so, Bob?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like making digital literacy certificates is a very great suggestion. But of course, not everyone will join voluntarily for this project. I think maybe incentives could help, like offering free internet data for those who complete digital literacy courses. In my opinion, that way more people will be motivated to join. Don't you guys think so?
I think that is so true. But yeah, you are right. Not everyone will join the voluntarily. May I add some of my points?
Yeah, sure.
In my opinion, society must also collectively cyberbullying. Yeah, I keep repeating it, cyberbullying. If people see it's happening and remain silent, the bullies will gain more power. But if everyone speaks out by reports the behavior and supports the victim, then the online environment becomes much healthier than before. Don't you think so, huh?
Yes, I agree with you. It's all about collective responsibility. We cannot rely on individuals alone. But we have to get united, and if everyone from students to parents, teachers, and even governments, or from private sector take part of our project or take the responsibility, then digital literacy becomes the norm and not the exception, right? To wrap to wrap things up, I think we all have agreed that digital literacy is not optional anymore. For students, it helps us avoid fake news and cyberbullying. For parents, it's about guiding children wisely, while for teachers, it's about setting examples and integrating digital awareness into lessons. And last but not least, I think for society, it's about building a safe, respectful, and united online environment, right?
Yes, I agree with you, Ang. And I think what really stands out to me in this forum discussion is that mm, digital literacy is a shared responsibility. I think no single group can do it alone by themselves. To elaborate, parents cannot guide their children if they don't learn it themselves. Or teachers cannot teach digital literacy if students are not willing to apply it in their real lives. And for society cannot become responsible if individuals do not care about their own actions. Like just like we had said before, it is a chain where every link matters. If one link is weak, we cannot actually the digital literacy cannot be carried out effectively in everyone's lives and our society.
Exactly. I completely agree with both of you guys' statement. Maybe I will add some more points. Last points. Mm, the most important lesson is cooperation. With cooperation, students can help parents with new technology. With doing that, parents can teach children about values and teachers can integrate the digital skills into lessons. Moreover, society can also provide platforms and policies that will encourage the responsibility towards others. It's between parents, teachers, and also the society, like I said before. Then, if everyone plays their part, the digital literacy will become the second nature into our life. That's all for
Yeah. Yes, well said, Alifa. I completely agree with you. Digital literacy protects us from harm, empowers empowers us with knowledge, and strengthens societies as a whole. Without it, we risk confusion, divisions, and even danger.
Yeah, I agree with all of your points. And with digital literacy, we can build not just informed individuals, but I think it can build and a stronger, more resilient, and a more united society. And other than that, I think digital literacy can actually enhance all of our lives, not just individually, but all of us together, united.
Mhm.
absolutely, Bob. Digital literacy is the foundation of a responsible future, and like the old people say, sooner we embrace it, the better for everyone. Do you guys think so?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think all of us should take action immediately and learn about digital literacy in our lives. So as it actually brings many benefits to all of us.
Yeah, I do
Mm,
agree with you. It's all about our safety and to increase our awareness as citizens to in order to have a better country and united and everyone get united.
pardon me, may I ask you guys some questions?
Sure.
Mm, do your, I will ask first, do your
All right.
teachers apply the digital literacy in teaching you in classroom?
Of course, for sure. I'll say since everyone, like all of us, like teacher trainees, have taken one course that UKED 1072, which is learning skills. In that course, actually, our doctor have taught us a lot of things. Like for example, the last week lesson, it's about the acquisitions of getting the informations where we will get everything the information from the website or online, but we have to filter it first, see whether the information is correct or false, and in order to spread the correct things. Moreover, when we do all the research or our continuous assessment, we have to put all the citations and all that. So we have to make sure everything is correct in order like to get everyone the correct informations. And furthermore, I think the learning skills because of that we learn a lot of how to how to evaluate all the informations. Yeah, that's from me.
That's a nice answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
There's
I also remember the talk in our school library about research and how to get um, the accurate information online, which is very essential because I can say that most of our assignment actually use online research to complete. And yeah, I think digital literacy actually can be implemented in all parts of our lives.
yes, I think so. And I want to share about my experience in parents who, yeah, my mother just said to me that don't even play the smartphones at midnight because you will be wake up late for the next day. And I think the digital literacy will will be the digital literacy,
Will be very useful.
Beneficial
yeah,
for us.
will be
Yeah,
very useful for us in our
I
daily life.
yes, I do agree with you. Um, in addition, I I I wanted to share a story about like my friends. Like, sh she's actually quite active in playing social medias. So there was a day where a guy like have maybe like love scam or what. So then after that, like she get tricked on it. So because of don't have the enough information about or maybe don't have the enough or adequate skills in this digital literacy. That's why some things happen out of our expectation.
I see. Like, from my experience, because my parents were born in an era that does not have any digital gadgets, so most of the time when they face any problems, they will they will ask their children instead of learning how to use these digital tools. So I think all of us can say digital literacy is very important in our lives. Even if you are older, it is very important to learn digital literacy just for your own safety in on the internet.
Yes, that's why we have previously mentioned about it, where not only parents teach us, or we just rely on our schools. Instead, we have to take our responsibility like more actively, so we can we can teach them instead. And it's actually like two-way teaching and learning.
So I think we can conclude this forum discussion. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else to say?
I think digital literacy is like not optional anymore, but it's like a must for everyone to learn it in order to get that skills and apply it in our real life. That's all from me.
What about you, Alifa?
In my opinion, I I have the same statement with Ang. It is a need for us to have a power in this society.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense,
Yeah.
Yeah, like become it's like compulsory.
Mhm.
yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
compulsory for us.
Yeah.
I think that's all for today. Thank you, Li Wen, and thank you, Alifa, for
Thank you,
joining.
Bo.
Thank you too. Thank you for this amazing forum discussion. I hope all of us have learned something very valuable today.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
Thank you,
I've
thank you
learned a
everyone.
lot
for
from
Ang
it.
and Bob for your time to be in this forum together discussing about the digital literacy, which the new topic for us to
To explore and learn new
Mm,
things about it.
yes. And
Yeah.
we get a lot of
yeah
things from here. Yes.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all from me.